Hello, this is Dare Tebbers with your Farming Simulator 2013 Mod Spotlight. Today I'm going to answer a subscriber's request. It's been asked twice, and to prevent continual re-asking, hopefully, today I'm going to show you how to install mods into Farming Simulator 2013. First, we need a mod, and I have a mod. And this is going to also serve as your mod spotlight for today, or an additional mod spotlight. I want some more sheds, so I went and found some more sheds. The link will be in the description as always. Once I've found whatever I need, I'm going to go ahead and download and save it as a file. And it's going to save it to my downloads folder. I want to open that containing folder, and I'm going to take that and put it on my desktop. Now, here is my mod. I'm only putting it on my desktop so that we can get rid of that screen full of downloads. So I have my mod, and I'm going to go to my mods folder of Farming Simulator 2013. You'll notice that it is located in My Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2013, Mods. This is the same location where you will find all of your save game files. So in the Mods folder, I take my zip file, and I'm going to check my zip file first. There's no other zip files in here. It's just data. So I'm going to take that and drop it in to my mods folder. It's now going to be in the game. I'll go ahead and start the game and show you that it's there. So here we are in Hagenstadt. And now if we go in and look at our placeable mods, here are all of our sheds. Okay, we're going to come back into the game and discuss these sheds because I actually want to review these sheds here during this spotlight. This was the easiest mod to manage. So let's go back to the desktop and look at some of the other kinds of mods. Another common kind of mod is the pack. And packs are going to be installed a little bit differently. We're not actually going to review this because I don't care about these trucks, but anything that is a pack will download the same, and it's going to take a little while. And once it's done downloading, we're going to talk about the difference between a pack zip file and a regular zip file. Another type of download is a RAR file. Here I found the Coca-Cola Christmas truck. Now, I'm not going to review this truck. We're just going to use this merely as for educational purposes. When I click on the Coca-Cola Unpack, it's going to say I'm going to save the unpack.rar. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK to that and download that RAR file. As you can see, I've moved those two files to my desktop. The first I'm going to deal with is the RAR file. I have a program called 7-Zip. I'll put the link in the description as well. 7-Zip allows me to access this RAR file. So I'm going to right-click on that RAR file and choose 7-Zip, and I'm going to extract the files to the Coca-Cola Unpack directory. So here's the unpacked information, and when I access this, there are two zip files. Now that we have these zip files, I would just drag these into my mods folder, and now there they are, and we'll be able to see the Coca-Cola truck and trailer. So the RAR file needs to be unpacked to get to the zip files that go in your mods folder. For the packs contain multiple zip files. So we need to get those zip files out of the pack zip file. Now with Windows, that's really easy. You're just going to open up this pack just like I did. There's a zipper here that's telling me I'm still within the pack zip file. But I'm going to choose all of these vehicles. I'm going to copy them, and I'm going to paste them into my mods folder. And now all of those vehicles will show up in the game. So let's go back in the game, make sure our man trucks and our Coca-Cola truck are there, And then let's look at the sheds to see how those mods look. We're back in the game, and we're going to go ahead and hit the P key to go to the store. We're going to move over to mods. And I don't know where these mods are going to show up, so I just have to search for them. Front loaders, harvester, tipper, probably miscellaneous. So here is all of the trucks, the man trucks that we put in. Remember, that came out of the pack of man trucks that we took apart. And in theory, we should find the Coca-Cola vehicle somewhere. There we go. So here's our Coca-Cola truck and trailer as well. Now remember, the Coca-Cola truck and trailer came out of the RAR file that we opened up and then copied the zip files out of. In the case of the man trucks, that was a pack that we opened the pack and took the zip files and put them into our mods folder. And finally, we had our placeable mod, which was just a zip file that we put into our mods folder. So while we're in here, let's go ahead and look at these sheds and see what they look like. So I'm going to buy a shed. Where can't be placed here. Yeah, I know. Let's put a shed here. I like that shed. Let's take this shed and put it. Well, that's kind of a silly spot to put a shed, but let's do it anyway. And we'll get this shed and put it there. We're just going to shed up here. Can I put the shed here? Will the tree stay there? The tree stays there. Well, that's silly. All right, let's go put the shed there. And do we have another shed? We do. We have several more sheds actually. Put a shed there. And oh, last shed. Put that shed there. Alright, so we placed all of our sheds. Now let's go check them out with our Scania truck. A lot of eggs in there. Alright, so here's all of our sheds. And they look like, conveniently, sheds. They're really nice models. I like how they adapt to the ground conditions, so they slope away as appropriate. Nice little pole barn style. This one has a tree growing through it. That's more of a problem with the game than anything. That one would be bare to get in and out of with anything bigger than a small vehicle. And these sheds over here, they look good from a distance, and they'll probably be just as good up close. Yeah, I'm liking them. So this is great when you need to get a few more sheds out, especially if you don't like having your vehicles. Is that one the same as that? Yeah, that one's the same as that one. That's right. I bought two of those. When you don't like having your vehicles out in the weather, I'm a big proponent of having your vehicles stored. We would never leave any of our vehicles out in the weather, so other than the ones that just, you know, a cultivator is a cultivator. If it sits out, good, but then you have to deal with rust, and you don't want to do that. This building's nice too. Yeah, excellent. Some good sheds. All of these by NI Modding, Alwyn, Henley20, and RH. There's a Twitter follow for them, as well as a way to email them, and a looks like a blog of some sort. So they did a great job on these sheds. I really like them. They're awesome, and now you know how to get this shed mod into your game. You're just copying the base zip file. With the case of a pack, when it says pack, and you sometimes have to check, but when it comes as a pack, you just unzip the pack and put the final zip files in. And if it's a RAR file, then you open the RAR file using something like 7-zip, and then you can move those zip files into your game. So until next time, this has been Dare Tebbers with your Farming Simulator 2013 Mod Spotlight.